right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Amawan Ariyah coming to you with another lesson. First and foremost, before we begin, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory unto our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles of great millstone who do rule well, all right, who taught us this truth. And also a shalom to the elders, the Akim, the teachers of great millstone, and those who teach the same doctrine of great millstone, 100% truth. And also a few shalom to the sisters, a few sisters that are listening in silence and subjection to you while I say shalom. All right, today's lesson, man. Hey, Esau got what he got because he cried bitterly unto his father Isaac. Okay, because after Jacob received the blessing, Esau came in, realizing that the blessing of the firstborn was given unto to Jacob. He cried unto his father bitterly. And this is Genesis 27:34. It says, and when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great, exceeding bitter cry. Yeah, he was crying like a little girl. And said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? And this is what Esau said. Is he rightly not named Jacob? Right, because what does Jacob mean? When you look at that word Jacob, it means to supplant. Okay? Okay. Yaiquab, heel holder or supplanter, son of Isaac, grandson of Abraham, and the father of the 12 patriarchs of the tribe of Israel. So, to supplant, what does that mean? Okay, we can go even deeper. Supplant. All right, it means to supersede and replace. Okay, so Jacob was to supersede. He replaced Esau, who was the firstborn son, who was supposed to receive the what? The blessing of the firstborn, which included, servants, land, power, everlasting life. But Esau Edom gave it up for a bowl of red stew or red pottage. Okay? All right, Genesis 25:31 says, and Jacob sawed pottage. He was boiling pottage. And Esau came from the field, and he was faint. Meaning he was tired. Salah. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom, red, Idumia, Idumum. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, what? Behold, look, I'm about to point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage and lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Esau hated his birthright. He didn't want nothing to do with Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, so he gave it up to Jacob. But see, that was already, that was already supposed to play out since they were in the womb of their mother. Right? And this is why when Esau came out, Jacob held on to the heel of Esau, indicating that what? Jacob is the beginning of the world, Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning of the world that followeth. Okay? So at the end of the day, Esau cried bitterly unto his father and said, Pops, man, what about me? All right? And he says, he said, is not he rightly named Jacob, the supplanter, the replacer? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times, and he took away my birthright. Right? We went over the first time where he told Esau to sell his birthright for a bowl of pottage, right? And we see now where Jacob, after Esau goes hunting, he comes back and he tells his father, look, I'm Esau, give me the blessing, and his father blessed him. And he says, he took away my birthright. No, Esau, you sold your birthright. He didn't take it away. But you see, Esau, he's estranged from the womb, man. As soon as he's born, he goes out, he goes about lying. So he says that Jacob took away his blessing when he sold his birthright to Jacob. And he says, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, has that now reserved the blessing for me? And he's talking to his father Isaac. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him Lord, and his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing for me? Salah. Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And what do we see today? Go where those small hatters live at and see how lavishly they're living, man. They're living good. They're living it up. So we see Esau Edom in his blessing. We're not in our blessing yet, because we don't have anybody serving us. We're still in captivity. So Esau Edom is receiving his blessing. Right? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Now this happened during the time of the Dark Ages, or the medieval period, or the Iron Age, however you want to call it. This is the time when Esau Edom was under the foot of Jacob. Okay, he was under the foot of Jacob. This is after Rome fell. And, he was pretty much, he was like, he was scattered. He was pushed off from among men. Okay? And that was the point when, that yoke of his brother was taken off his neck, because now we see him back into power. Rome 2.0. That's here in Babylon. That's here in America. Okay? And, and this is how Esau was able to obtain his blessing. He cried unto the father. He lied about him not, having anything. He lied about him not giving away, but he sold his birthright to his brother for a bowl of lentil soup. Like, come on, man. But this is why Esau Edom is in power today. And it was orchestrated by the Heavenly Father to be that way. Okay? And I just wanted to do a short lesson on that. That was on my spirit. So with that, I want to give all praise, all honor unto our power, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh meaning that he is, he exists, he is to be. All right? The name of his son is Yahweh Shai, which means he is salvation. Hopefully this lesson was edifying to you all. I say shalom.